Okay, so first of all, before we even say we're back or anything, because I don't even know
Mm-hmm.
if we're back, it's so random, right? I just
Yeah.
want to say that do you know that if you work in the UK and you earn at a certain level, you will be paying 60% tax?
Yeah. Sucks to be
What
honest.
the hell?
But it's better than paying global tax, yeah. Than
What's
paying
global?
global tax or where you're not tax residents in.
No, no, no. You know what I'm going to do, and hopefully the tax man does not find me. But I swear to God, I think I pretty much know where I'm moving to right now, right? And also
Don't say
like
Dubai.
no, it's not Dubai. Do you know? Literally, I was talking to my friend about Dubai today, but I pretty much know where I'm living, where I'm moving to, and I'm going to be
Lagos.
schooling there.
Lagos.
Shut up! Just let me be done.
Lagos is not bad now.
Calm down, Oga. Let me speak.
Okay.
Don't interrupt me. So I'm going to be moving there because of like school as well. I kid you not. I'm not going to declare that I work there. I'm going to be a student there.
Forever.
Going, I swear. Then I'm going to be no. I
Forever.
think. Well, anyway, I'm not going to stay there forever. I have a limited number of years. I want to say I just want to stay there so I can get my passport. Then I'll move to my true country.
What
But
country is that you stay for 5 years? Because that's the minimum now for passport.
I don't want to say it now. Must I tell all my enemies?
I'm
Me
just
now.
thinking out loud. I'm
I'm
just
now
thinking out
a
loud. I'm saying, what
Nigerian
country could that
mother.
be where you just need to stay for 5 years to get
I
a
will
passport?
text it to you later. But beyond that,
Uh,
I am going to be paying Nigerian tax in Nigeria, like a Nigerian resident. Because
you don't need to do with the new
yeah,
tax
fair
law.
enough. But you know that the new tax thing that they're trying to do, even if you're not working in Nigeria, but like you're a Nigerian or something, you'll be paying tax.
No, 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 no. That's not correct.
I'm serious. I swear to God.
No, 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 no.
Like,
That's not correct. Like
okay, what's
you're getting it wrong.
okay?
Yeah, it's better. Like it's not. It's not. It's better. It's better actually. Like
Anyway,
holistically,
but the
but
company
like
that I'm in, they will want to pay tax anyway to stay compliant.
oh, of course, exactly.
Yeah,
And
so
we are back.
yes, we're back, we're back, we're back, we're back. Are we back, Tolu?
Not really.
Or
This
is
is just
this
a
just a
this is a
random?
very short stint. We're about to scratching us and we said let's go and record shit.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Mm.
So tell
How have
me
you been?
about the
We've
afterlife.
actually recorded since like
January,
before, no, since like let's say end of March or beginning of
March.
April.
Did you
Yes.
record in March?
Yeah, we were recorded those episodes that I never released.
Oh, okay. Alright, cool. So why are we now recording this one?
No, why shouldn't we record it? See,
Okay, true.
organic.
It's not about people. It's about us.
Yes, thank you.
Exactly.
So, how have you been? How have you been?
Oh, I've gained weight.
It's making me.
I have gotten married. I've paid bride price.
Mm.
What else has happened? I went to America for the first time in May,
Oh yeah, true, you did.
and I met with Trump, which was very, very awesome. I even met with Zuckerberg. Um, I met with a couple dope people actually. But yeah, that was a cool one. Which also gave me the shocker of my mid 30s that I'm not going to move to America, which was a dream I had. But like,
Okay, so
yeah,
what was the reason? I have something to say on that, but like on everything you just said now. But what's the reason why you are not moving to the US?
the expectation was just very
Well, you
underwhelmed. It
literally
was
just went to SF. SF is underwhelming. Like every time I'm in SF, I complain about being
no
in SF.
everybody that has gone to SF has always hyped it. So
What the fuck? So the only thing is like obviously as a somebody in tech, like you can literally enter into a bar and
yeah, yeah, I
do
like that
whatever
about it
that
actually.
you
I think
yes,
that's
that's
why I
the
like
only
about
thing.
it.
What else are you going to hype? Like I hate
Like
the
it's
topography, I hate the weather, I hate
yeah, it sucks.
I hate the smell of the city. It
Oh yeah, that's actually
smells like
horrible.
or something. Like I don't know, but like
Nah,
there's
the
has
smell is actually horrible. There are a lot of hippies,
yes,
so like
yes, it smells like cat,
people
like a
are
stinking cat.
yeah, like people are urinating literally in the wall. Like people that are very high on
Yeah,
heavy
it's a lot.
drugs,
Like that state is a lot. So like I'm not going
and it's
to. So
dirty. Jesus,
I don't know where you. It's like you went to the ghetto.
I went to the city center. I went to the I like my hotel from the place they did the event was like 5 minutes walk. So like I
Mm.
don't understand where else I should have gone. The other place I actually visited, like Marina, was actually really cool. I think that was the place that I liked
But
more.
you only when you should have gone to. I just feel like SF is not the place to make the decision, Sha. SF
Yeah,
is.
I'm booked for another trip in August, so I
Oh, I'm
should.
going to be there in August.
That is yours.
Actually, my enemy should not hear this. Yes.
Nice. But I'm
Yeah.
going to like the ghetto part in
Where are
August,
you
sure.
going to?
Miami.
That's not ghetto now. But I don't think I'm going to Miami, Sha.
Yeah.
Don't. That's not in my itinerary. I can put it because of you. But that's not in my itinerary right now.
I'm not sure she won't be open to threesome, so I'll not.
Are you a fool?
Okay, sorry.
Like, use your thinking faculty. Can you?
Okay. Let's go back to the memo. Um, how have you been? What have you been
Okay.
up
So
to?
I was
What
going to
was
say something
afterlife
else
like?
with you. You got married and then you flew back
Mm-mm,
home.
I didn't get married. I paid bride price. That's what happened.
Okay, you paid bride price,
Yep.
and then you went back home, and almost immediately you traveled to the US. Like,
Yeah.
well, your wife has to be the most understanding person in the world.
I'm also the most understanding person in the world. Yeah. But yeah,
Okay,
that was crazy actually. Yeah.
how
So I'd
exciting!
booked for that. I booked for that trip like since last year, and it was prior to um us
I
speaking.
think I remember when you booked for that trip because I think I
Mm-hmm.
mentioned it to you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
distracting.
Yeah. So I could not move it. So it just made sense um to just quickly go and come back. Funny enough, I missed my flights,
Yes, you
my
did.
initial flight for that trip. I had to book another flight on the spot, and American Airlines have not to give me back my money. Um, which is sad because I need money right now. But yeah. Have you been good? Because you didn't answer me.
Yeah, I was just about to answer now, but I said I wanted to circle back on your question. Have I been
Alright.
good? Okay, what has happened to me so far? Nothing much. In fact, I feel like I was nothing much really, right? A lot of it was I don't know, but then I had my birthday was June 22nd, and that was a why are you smiling?
Because it's the year
Tolu,
you
the
turned
gift
30. Okay.
the God forbid, I'm not 30.
Okay.
Tolu, the gift that you booked for me, that you said I sent me, I've not seen it. Though. I've
I'm
literally
still
not.
broke. I've told you I'm broke. So if you want
I
to
just say you're not going to be broke this month.
this month, nah, this month is too early.
Remember that? Remember we're
The
supposed to
earliest
do
I
something
can
in
come
the
out of this
USA.
level is, and this is me being optimistic, is October.
Okay, anyway, that's fair. Um,
Yeah.
so that's what I was saying. Also, on your wedding, you guys, I was looking for gum, chewing gum at the after party because
And
because
you,
literally we woke up first of all, we went to bed around like I went to bed around like past 3. I think some of the guys still
AM,
stayed AM,
that's
yes, and then
early.
woke up like 5 a.m. to get ready for the wedding and throughout the wedding from like the church, the hotel, so there was no really space to rest. So the after party was starting around 9 p.m. or so.
Hmm.
So I'm like, let me get bubble gum to keep me like going and
Pumped.
everything. Yeah, pumped. So I went and I asked Busayo that. So I think I saw Jerry chewing gum and I asked him that, Jerry, where did you get gum from? He was like, oh, it's Busayo. Busayo is the one with it. So I went to ask Busayo. Busayo was like, oh, it's with Bukumi. At that point, and the thing is that I was saying I want gum. I wasn't saying I want chewing gum. Or I think I told Jerry I wanted chewing gum, but like I told Busayo that I wanted gum. So Busayo was like, oh, are you sure you want it? I'm like, yes. I was like, okay, it's with Bukumi. And in my mind, I'm just like, why am I being tossed around for gum? But I went to meet Bukumi and then she was like, oh, are you sure you want it? And I'm like, yeah. She's like, it's infused though. I was like, so in my mind, I'm just like, in fact, at that point, I'm probably
How
thinking
bad can it
apple and
get?
orange. Yes, exactly. So I take the gummy, and I put a full one. She was like, I can't give you more than one. I'm like, no, it's cool. I take a full one in my mouth. And at this point, I didn't realize that it is not chewing gum. it is actually gummy, so like everything gets melted into your mouth. And I'm just like, I still need chewing gum. But I was like, it's gummies. Oh, she was like, I now realized that it's edibles, right? So I was like, okay, whatever. Like I can, like it's just edibles. So in
Mm-hmm.
fact, I took another one for my friends.
Jesus, two.
No, I took another one to give my friends. Not that I took it
Oh,
personally.
fear don't catch me.
You guys,
And FYI, for anybody that
you
doesn't know
guys.
Emmanuella, Emmanuella is the lightliest of weights. Like, if you're talking of
Yeah, but
feather,
that's mostly alcohol. I'm
anything,
pretty good. Like,
anything.
in fact, I think that that particular day broke me because after that day, everything is worrying me. Like, I can't be doing any of these things anymore. Not even socially. Because, in fact, I went out on Saturday night,
Yeah.
and I swear to God, like, I'm not even like I didn't take any serious. I don't want to be saying all my vices on this thing, but like, it wasn't serious. It was like stuff that I'm pretty used to. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know if the intensity of it or the whatever was too strong. I
Yeah.
could not, like, the person I was with, I had to be telling him things so that he can be telling me that, okay, yes, you are right, you are correct about this, because I felt like I was losing my bearing. But that's Tolu's wedding day, Jesus. That after party. At first I was fine, no, I even danced a bit. But while I
Yeah,
was
I
on
think
the
I saw you
dance
dancing. The
floor,
next time I saw you,
I
then
even
you were.
danced with you.
Yeah,
And then
yeah,
I
yeah.
was I was struggling. I started struggling and struggling. I was like, okay, I need to go and sit down. And then I went to sit down and I was like, I need to eat something. And the thing
Oh
was
my
in
god.
front of me, but I could not eat the thing. Like, you don't understand. I had, because there was a lot of food. One of the things is that there was a lot of food in that wedding. That was
It
really
you
good.
took a quick trip to Mars. The gum
Jesus.
sent
No,
you
that
to.
thing was crazy. Like, I'm sitting in front of the table, but I feel like the table has departed from me. I'm like, so in my mind, I'm now trying to measure that. How far away from the table am I? That's what I'm thinking in my head. And I was pretty scared because, there were these two guys I told you that I saw them when they were coming in and they were just like, because the guys that were doing the invite only thing had gone.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
these guys kind of like they was like, oh, we're friends with the bride, big groom. But I knew they were not friends. But in my mind, I'm just like, is it not food they
They
are
were
going to
probably the
eat?
guys that came to steal my stuff, my
Yeah, they
glasses.
probably. So me, I was very, very conscious that these guys are gonna steal my phone. Somebody's going to steal my phone. So I was texting my friend. I was just telling him, I'm so fucking high. I'm so fucking. And the thing is, he's in the UK. It's not even like he can come and help me or anything.
Hold on. This is a special place to place a ad from one of our sponsors. You can book a Jet 2 holiday. All right, go ahead. But yeah, that
Anyway,
was
yeah,
funny
that
as
day was
fuck.
crazy. And then
Because when
they
I saw
stole your
Emmanuela
your.
outside, when I saw Emmanuela
Yes, I can't
outside
even.
at the wedding, and she was doing, I was just like, this girl that's taking alcohol. That was my first instinct. I'm like, Emmanuela is going to take alcohol that is not a
But I never
size.
get drunk.
Because
So because I know that I'm very lightheaded with alcohol, I can get tipsy but not drunk. So like I know my
yeah,
limit.
so
Like
that's
I
my
will
that's so I'll expect that that's the instance, right? But
no,
like
no, you
my
can't be, I
fear
can't
was
be looking
that
that crazy because of alcohol. Like
yeah, yeah
I
my
wish people can
initial
see
fear.
me.
What do you say?
I wish people could see how I looked that day. Jesus, like
Yeah,
they
it's
don't
just
get it.
crazy.
I was out of it. Yeah.
Yeah, but you go home safe.
Yeah, shout out to Toyin. Shout out to Loretta and Toyin. They made sure, and also actually Femi as well, cause they made sure
Yeah,
that like Femi moved all of my things from his car to Toyin's car. Toyin dropped me at home, like literally took me to my house, blah blah, everything.
yeah.
Um Loretta stayed with me till Toyin was ready to take me home. In fact, she was going to take me home. And it's so funny because Loretta had one and a half of that gummies. See,
Loretta is
till woman
heavy
therapy,
weighted.
I'm telling you.
Loretta is not
But
your
yeah,
mate.
she's not my mate. So in fact, I know I'm nobody's mate, but like that babe is on something serious.
No,
So
Loretta is an OG. She has been in the
she's an
game for a
OG
bit.
for real. So like yeah, so shout out to them because like shout out to everybody to be honest, because they made sure
Mm-hmm.
everybody was like constantly checking on me, making sure I'm safe, making sure my things are together. In fact, I'm so happy that I had that experience around people like that because
Yeah.
it
If you
can
had
be
had
other
it
type
in the
of
club.
people and like the story will be entirely different.
Yeah, true. But
Yeah.
yeah, big shout out to you for not giving up the ghosts.
No, because I got home. See, I slept in my contacts and God, like contacts are things that I make sure I don't sleep in them
Oh
because
shit!
of
Because it could just
I've slept my contacts
move.
before and I almost got blind.
Oh
And I
fuck!
was in PH when that happened to me. So like I make sure that I never slip my contacts. But I was so out of it that I cut my dress out of my body because I just
What?
could not put my thoughts together to remove it. So I was just like, fuck it. I got the scissors and I cut it out of my body. And it was also like a corset type dress in a way.
Who helped you then?
No, I cut it by myself and I live alone. Like I wish I was living with somebody, they probably would have taken the clothes off me or something. But like I
That's
used
crazy.
scissors to cut that dress off
That's
my body.
crazy.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was actually crazy. That day was crazy. I thank God that I woke up and I could take my contacts out. I think I didn't sleep for too long. Then I woke up and took my contacts out and went back to sleep, which was good because
That's
I might
good.
have been blind by today.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's an
Yeah, then
amazing testimony.
my birthday was also something like a highlight for me because like I didn't want to do like a birthday shoot initially. I've never done a birthday shoot in my life.
Yep.
But like I had like my babe at the time, she was encouraging me, and then like I like everybody just like take this, do this shoot, do this shoot, do this shoot. So I eventually did. And the photographer is also like my smallie, so he was like, oh, he wants to photograph me, he wants to photograph me, that it's really great for his portfolio. Meanwhile that boy charged me like crazy, but anyway, so I
You were
did
not
that. I was just,
charging before. I don't understand.
he said it's good for his portfolio, why can't he reduce the price?
Okay. Yeah, a big babe. No, yeah, Emmanuella of Lagos. Are
And
you
that's the
joking?
problem. Oh, you will be the people. I see. Let me tell you, I need to announce on this podcast that I'm poor because I feel like my helpers think that I can help them when they should be helping me. Like, please, you guys, I'm in need of liquidity. If you have money, send to me. That's what I need right now.
But you
Anyway,
have
so
money.
like, okay, so I did that. I so I had like a really then the night before my birthday, I went to like a rave. And I was in such a good mood. I was in such a good mood, in fact, that I gave somebody my number. That's how good of a mood I was in. And then I came back home, slept because I came back late. I came back around like past 4, almost 5 a.m. I fell asleep. And then in the morning somebody was like, one of my friends was calling me that somebody was at the gates trying to
Yeah.
give me something. And I came out and I saw the most beautiful set of flowers. I love
Oh.
people are very like when they are very like when they notice things about me, right? Because it's
Yeah.
like it was pink roses. Like not only did you get me roses, you got me pink roses. Like I love that so much. So it was that, and then there was like a pink cake as well. Again, I just want to say pink is not my best color, but when I'm getting
It's
fancy
your
stuff,
most
I
used
like
color.
color. Yes. So I loved that as well. And then balloons, like I
Yeah.
loved that present. And then people were like calling, texting, like Daddy, I removed my phone from DND just
Are
so
you
people can
serious?
yes. That's to tell
FYI,
you.
if you don't know Emmanuella, she's always on D&D.
That's how good I felt. Then I was like, okay, maybe I should because of how good I felt, I was like, I'm gonna do a birthday, like a little dinner thing. So initially I was gonna do a dinner, but when I calculated like I was like, I don't even know anybody in Lagos to invite. So right now most of my friends are not around. But by the time I was texting people that, oh, would you come? Would you come? It was now hitting number 20. I'm like, dinner is not the best idea because by the time people start ordering, I won't be able to keep up with the bill. So I'm like, okay, let me do like a get
You check
together.
your pockets.
I'm telling you, I was like, let me do a get together. So I was like, okay, let me do like a get together by poolside. So I called one of my friend. I'm texting him. He needs to find me like an Airbnb for like a pool that has like a pool, and they will let me like have guests around the
Yeah.
pool. So eventually, it was the place that you stayed for your wedding that I ended up speaking with. I think they told me like 180K. They agreed for like
Yeah.
180K, and that they will let since there is no DJ or loud music, they will let us stay by the pool. So I was like, cool. Then I ordered small chops. The house opposite my house, they cook food. So I went like their caterers. So I was like, you guys, can you guys cook food for me this evening? I need it for my birthday, blah blah. They were like, yeah. So it was like 60K a tray. So I sent them money for like 2 trays. Because they were like one tray can serve like 10-ish people. 10
Yeah.
if you put all the stress, 12 people. So I was gonna get drinks, but I was like, so I was gonna get drinks and then I was gonna get like so I was trying to get so there's these guys that do cocktails. Those I was trying to get them, but it was like a Sunday, so and it's like impromptu and everything. Thankfully, like I'm just telling you guys how to plan a party on impromptu. What's the name of those guys that do like these pouch cocktails, cocktails? They were up,
Cocktails.
so I could order from them, but I was like, I don't want them to bring it to my house
Yeah.
because like it will now I'll now have to like move it there. So I was like, okay, when I get there, I was going to order. But around 4 p.m., I started feeling sleepy. And mind you, the small chops is already here. The guys that were cooking, they said they had already gone, they were going to the market already, blah, blah, blah.
Wait, I don't even understand. You were feeling sleepy 2 hours to the time for your birthday party.
Thank you. Yes, like past 4, I was feeling sleepy. I was
Hmm.
feeling very sleepy. So and then also people now started texting me that, oh, like, can you do the thing tomorrow? Cause like I have some plans today, blah blah. Obviously it was impromptu. So I was like, yeah, you know what, everybody, let's do it tomorrow. So cause me, I wanted to sleep. So I started texting people, tell them that, oh, the next day. And then I went to bed. But the next day, so I didn't end up having that. Like I didn't end up having any party, which is also good. But like, yeah, and
How did you now finish the food?
so the small chops was so the one that was so and then the guys opposite my house. I ended up telling them that I can't like we don't know when like they will go to the markets, come back, cook all those things. That so I now had to call the guys at Norma that I was going to buy food from them. So like I was going to buy normal food. So they were supposed to so I love normal fried rice and jollof rice. Like shout out, normal makes really good food. I just want to say that. So I was gonna get their so I had already told them like number of plates for jollof rice and fried rice and everything. And so I now told these guys not to worry again because in my mind I'm just thinking to myself that so the total thing was 120K. I had sent them 100K. In my mind I'm thinking to myself that like they had not yet gone out at that time. Before they will go out, come back, like all those type of things, like it will not make sense, right? And
Makes
then the
sense.
girl in my house was even saying that we should just cook.
Mm-hmm.
We should just cook food that let her go to the market, blah blah blah. And I'm like, I can cook food for 20 people. I've done it before, like it's not that deep. But later I just settled on the normal thing because like a plate of food at normal is like three K or so.
Okay.
It's like 3K. So in my mind, I'm just like, if I go to Norma and I come back, if I go to Norma and like I'll be able to buy enough food that in Norma and then buy like a carton of turkey and like make the turkey. So in fact the babe was went home that day. She had to come back because of me for us to go. I sent her the money for her to buy the turkey, but I just told her not to worry again. Then I told these guys to return my money, and gratefully they did because they were like, to be honest, it's kind of impromptu for them as well. But the small chops was already in the house, so I gave one of the small chops to the guys around, like the security men and everything. I sent some
Yeah.
of it to one of my friends, like 2 days later. I sent him some, and then the rest of it I was just eating it at home till I was tired of it. That was it.
Okay. It seems you had a good day.
Yeah,
Had a good
yeah, I had a
birthday.
good day. And then since then, my luck has been like upturned, like professionally. I've had like a lot of wins. I've been having like a tough time for like a year now.
Mm-hmm.
About a year, like I think more than a year, but like the last past year was like really tough. But like just literally that birthday week, I don't know what it is, like birthday luck or something. Like I just started having like a really good like a really really good time. So yeah.
Makes sense. Congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. So we've basically
Yeah.
spent the past 26 minutes just talking about how our life has been. But it's good. It has been a long
Which
time.
is yeah, yeah, exactly,
Yeah.
because it's been a minute and we've not even covered like most of it, to be honest, because
Yes,
like
because
we
also I was supposed to
do a deep
travel, a
dive.
bunch of things.
Yep, yep,
Yeah.
yep. But yeah, what's on your mind today? What's been disturbing your head
Yes,
and
Buhari
not letting you
died.
sleep well at night?
No, not
Congratulations
making
to
me sleep
us.
well at night. Okay. I'm sleeping very well. Oh. Although Buhari. Ah.
Congratulations to us. Buhari died. The motherfucker is dead. Glory to God.
Do you know I want to say something? So you know
But
that
okay.
yesterday was public holiday. I swear to you, do you know there's some people that refuse to take that public holiday?
CEOs, yeah.
Ye- Yes, I swear. And it's not
Your
okay.
colleagues.
Okay, no, no, no. But in fact, there was one of them that even did like a snap, and I told him that guy, you're strict as fuck because he was like, if you guys want to take a public holiday, you can do that. But like the death of a horrible president cannot be the reason why it's derail us from our work. I'm like, at this point, I don't know if you're angry with Buhari or if you're just using speak to make sure that people are doing their work for the
Yeah,
day.
yeah,
Yeah.
which is weird to be honest, because like the last time I know something like this had happened was when Abacha died, and I didn't experience it, or I don't have a recollection of that experience. But like anybody that talks about Abacha's death
How old were you then?
was,
Like 3 years.
what you say?
How old were you then? Like 3 years.
I don't think I was born.
Are you dumb? Abacha died in 1999 or
Mm,
1997.
I was born
Okay, you were
2001.
like 5 years.
I was born 2001. But
Okay,
yeah,
whatever.
like I don't know why
He died
Nigerians are also
1990.
of that. Nigerians are of that. Don't speak evil of the dead. I think it's a very very
Yes, I
weird
just wanted to
culture.
say, what's up with that? Like,
I think it's a very
I
weird
just think
culture,
it's
to be
for real.
honest.
Is it a culture? Are they joking? I think you're joking.
No, I think it's very real. I think it's very real. And I think it's not a culture that enables and fosters progress, to be honest. Because when we say someone has been categorically bad, like over the last 24, 30 years, we've not had somebody in Nigeria that has led Nigeria the way he has, and that's in a very negative light. And when he
Yeah, I
dies,
think I
you are
know.
saying we should celebrate. It's not fair. I don't think it's fair to encourage
No,
people to.
I agree for sure, for sure. Also, another thing is that I think that, so sorry, all those Northerners that were saying that because people are celebrating Buhari that they hate Northerners, are they dumb?
I don't
Is
sabi.
Buhari your father, your uncle, your whatever? I can't even lie, self. Somebody in my family died recently, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like in June or I think either no May. I think died in May. I
Yeah.
heard that my mom and my brother and my older brother they were like were celebrating. They were celebrating because he was stressing the hell out of them.
Are you
Or at
serious?
least I'm not so sure. But like me, I don't really. I don't know. I'm kind of a family girl, but like not
You don't
really
give a
at the same
fuck.
time. Yeah, so
Yeah,
like in
same
my mind,
here.
I was like, oh, it's sad, whatever. But like, I didn't whatever on it. But like, my point is that people celebrate people, not celebrate, but like people are like, oh, feel relief when people die all the time. But even Buhari self as a person, it's so interesting because that is somebody that so much was thrust on. Like Buhari had the most goodwill of a president. People were ready to suffer. He increased price of fuel and people did not have like an opera or something like that. People were willing to like, okay, if this is what it takes for the change to come, they are willing
Yeah.
to wait for it. And that guy was useless. You don't like that guy, he's a I don't want to call him a disappointment, but I'm sure his mommy is not happy with him. You had so much in life and you
Yeah.
did like just lack of ambition, lack of like what the hell? You can't even say that he's like a wicked guy in terms of that. Oh, he was just like all of his ambitions were selfish or something like that.
Yeah.
He's just ambitiousless. His only ambition was to be president, full stop. Like
Yeah.
what the hell?
Yeah. It was quite a disappointment. It was quite
Did
a
you see
disappointment, to be
OO's
honest.
thread on it?
Who?
His tweet on Buhari.
No.
Because people
No.
have
No.
so
No. No.
much,
No.
like, a lot of people are like, you have not seen it.
No. 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 I'll
How
check it
come
out
I
after
didn't send to
this.
you? I'm
I
pretty
think
sure
I
I sent it.
muted him. I can't remember.
Yeah, I muted him, but somebody sent it to me.
Yeah, no one sent it to me.
Are you sure I did not send it to you? I don't think you've logged into that your Finsta, your
Oh
fit
yeah, I've not in a
account.
minute. I
Mm.
removed, so it's always on my phone. So I've removed Twitter from my phone. So I only use Twitter on my computer. When if I'm not on my computer, I can't use Twitter.
Yeah, that's good.
I don't know if it's good. I just want to
No,
reduce
no, I
the
think
number
it's
of
good.
apps on my phone.
Because, yeah, I think I see. I thought you were going to reduce your time on socials. I think right now the social I don't use at all is not at all, but yeah, my time on Instagram is really limited.
Mm. I don't care about reducing it, to be honest, Lord. I don't particularly care about it. Um, but yeah.
Mm.
Um, Harry's dead, which sucks, to be honest. Or
Sucks for you. I wish he died like sorry.
yeah,
I don't
which is
know.
annoying because like, why are you
Yes,
dying now?
yes, yes.
Exactly,
Okay.
you'd have died in
So, but
2017.
like I have so much to say Like, died too late.
Too late,
What
I
do you think
swear.
about the Jibril conspiracy?
I'm not a very big fan of conspiracies, but I don't think it's legit, to be honest. I think the money that they give them for healthcare in that presidency will make anybody survive anything. Even if you have stage 4 cancer, I think you'll survive. But as soon as you get out, you are going to be fucked.
Yeah. No, I totally agree with you. Yes. For me, I feel like people are saying, oh, the difference in like when he got in. I'm like, duh, he's a president. Like,
I
he's
swear.
going
See,
to get the
Tinubu
best.
too. Tinubu too that
Yeah,
was peeing on his body during campaign. He's now a big boy as president.
Tolu, yeah, the one that said that one. Though.
No. It's public information now. It's not like I'm cooking it up.
Okay.
You don't think it's public information?
Mm.
You don't think it's public information?
It's I don't know. Me, I did not see him peeing on his body, so I can't. I
Okay.
can't. I'm scared of DSS.
I'm not in Nigeria, so it's fine. They can come to the UK and pick me
Mm.
up. They can come to the UK and pick me up. I'm fine. But let's talk about something exciting. Let's talk about friendships.
No, I was gonna talk about like okay, we can circle back to that, but I went to talk about like all of the chaos that's happening with the acquisitions in Silicon Valley. But like let's talk about
Oh, should we talk about that? Actually, let's talk about that. Should we
first,
talk about
Abby.
that? Do I have enough context? I don't even have enough context, to be honest.
I see.
But yeah, let's talk about it.
Okay. So first of all, so I was saying that like Zook is a crazy guy. Zook is a crazy guy because
Zook.
um Zuck,
I'm sorry, yeah, go ahead.
I'm going to say
Do you want to put a mark on it now? Let me laugh some more.
so if you think you can laugh at me, I want to remind you that I'm editing this audio.
Please,
I
can I
can't
edit this podcast? Can I do the edit for this podcast?
no.
Okay.
Anyway, I want to
Zook.
say that like that guy is very interesting
Yeah, he is.
because all he cares about is sabotaging OpenAI. And at first, his first attempt was to make Llama open source, right? Thinking that
Yeah.
okay, if it's open source,
He's going
people
to
would
cripple the
lean on.
valuation. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. But that was not happening. People OAI was still like getting trained. Like it's still the forefront even right now, right? So what is he doing now? He's snatching up all of these guys. Therefore he acquired Scale
Yeah.
AI.
Mm-hmm.
Which and Scale AI are the ones that do they do like the fine tuning and architecture of the data that a lot of these guys train their models on. So which means that maybe that happened. A lot of people are just there's a lot of contract cancellation, but it's also like throttles your plan, right? Because like that's not what you were thinking, right? And then okay, the scale AI. First of all, I didn't even know why the scale AI. Like I'm trying to think about what was the offer that he gave that scale AI guy that made him to move.
That's
Because
the offer now.
what's the
100,
offer?
100M.
No, but it has to be more than that. No, he didn't give him
Um,
100M. He has to have given him more than that because 100M is what he's offering Open AI. What they call it.
let me check. Let me check. Scale
Okay.
AI.
Open 100M is what is allegedly offering Open AI. What they call it. Open AI employees. In a way, I was telling my friend that like that's crazy money. Like it's unrealistic, and he's like, no, it's very very realistic because if he was going to acquire a company, if he was going to
Yeah.
acquire a company that has that kind of talent, he will spend billions of dollars. So instead of acquiring a
He
company, he
bought the
can now
company. He bought this his stake. He bought Alexander's stake
controlling
in
stake,
yeah
scale
for 14 billion and gave him 10 and gave him 100 billion moving fee or something. Let me confirm that
yeah,
100 million.
like the amount for moving has to be crazy. Like it has to
But
because
these numbers are actually wild. Like these
yeah,
are
we're hearing numbers that we have never heard before.
in our life.
Point. We're hearing numbers that we have never heard before. What is going
Yeah.
on? And
It,
the funny thing,
yeah.
like I don't even understand what like I'm just so confused. And then you
Yeah.
have like the and then my thing is when Sam was about to leave, when the time that Ilya pulled a coup for to throw Sam out of OpenAI,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of the employees were like, "OpenAI is his people. OpenAI is people. I will leave if Sam leave." But now they're
Yeah.
leaving.
Yeah.
OpenAI really is people. Like, it's
Yeah.
open. A lot of things are going on, and I'm just like, what the hell? Like, we need another season of Silicon Valley, and it just needs to be
Yes.
done. connected to all of this bullshit.
Yeah, talking about citizens of the Silicon Valley, there's actually a new tech show coming out called BlackBerry, talking about the rise and fall of the
BlackBerry.
company in BlackBerry. But yeah,
Mm,
that's a sidebar. But it's quite interesting how like all the big boys are playing in this whole AI race, to be honest, because
thank you.
everybody knows that AI could be $1 trillion market, and so investing 100 million, 50 million in scaling up your opportunity, your preparedness for this opportunity is actually small compared to
Personally, I can't even lie to you.
the potential value.
I don't think Meta is going to be like a clear winner in AI
Yeah, but like
anytime.
it's
I
a
just
case
think that
where
guy wants to destroy what
yeah,
OpenAI
but
is
like
doing. Especially with the
yeah,
Johnny Ive collab, where like
yeah,
OpenAI is now trying to build like a hardware
yeah, device.
thing. And you know that Meta has been trying to like that's their shtick for the past few half a decade or so, or more
Mm-hmm.
than half a decade. So
Yeah,
for me, it's like Zuck is like,
Zuck.
fuck this guy. I'm going to ruin him.
Yeah, which makes sense in theory, but also I think he's also a very smart business guy, which is he has seen that he has succeeded in social. He's pretty much a leading company in terms of social, which was a wave that a lot of companies missed out on. Microsoft was a big boy; they missed out on it. Google tried with so many Google social platforms, they failed and they could not succeed. When it came to mobile as well, and trying to, which was also another like big wave. Um, what's it called? Microsoft missed out on it, but like they were the big boys at the time. They missed out on it. Google tried to succeed a lot with Android when they acquired Android, and they became quite big. Then obviously the major player there was Apple, and with search as well. Microsoft started their race with search with Bing and all of that. Google came and by the way, have you listened to acquired episode on Google? It's so
No.
good. The part one.
Okay.
It's so good.
I
It's
have
three
not
hours
started
long. It's like 3 hours,
Acquired.
40 minutes long. Just brace yourself.
Okay. I've
But
not
it's
started
really good.
Acquired, but like I'm
At
still trying.
all.
Yeah. I'm trying to catch
Damn,
up.
you're missing out. Listen
Yes,
to
I will start.
listen to the one on Microsoft, listen to the one on Google, listen to the one
Okay.
on Rolex. So
Okay.
good. Yeah,
Okay.
but I'm just saying that these guys understand what's the consequence of, especially Microsoft, and I think that's why also Microsoft is betting on the biggest player, which is OpenAI. They're giving them all their money, and these guys understand what it means to be the pioneer in a race, and they are just going to put all their bets in it, regardless
Mm.
of whoever it is
He has
that is
enough money to
sprouting.
do it.
Yeah,
He
and
has enough-
they know what the consequence of just ignoring a small player. Microsoft did
Mm.
it with Google. Google was just a small boy that they could have acquired. Yahoo could have acquired Google. In fact, I think there's a rumored conversation of
No,
Yahoo
yeah, yeah. Who
wanting to
wanted
acquire
to
Google.
like $1 million or something?
Yeah, 1 billion.
That deal
Yeah,
never went through. Not one
yeah,
billion. Was it 1 billion? Yeah, maybe 1 billion.
1 billion. It was 1 billion. Yeah, but
Yeah, it
like
can't be
if they
1 billion.
had acquired Google at 1 billion, it would have been crazy return on investment now. And I think these guys have now experienced what it means to see a wave coming and not push it actively, and then someone else takes it, and so they are not going to take their chances again. So
Fair
regardless of
enough,
what it
but
costs,
I feel like there's still a bust that's going to happen. But the thing is that I feel like what something that people don't realize is that yeah, these guys are willing for things to go, but like if
yeah,
it busts, what do they have to lose?
they
They
don't
have
have
nothing to
exactly. They
lose.
are $1 trillion. You need to understand that these guys are $1 trillion companies.
No, no, it's just Nvidia and Apple right now.
Microsoft is almost Google is almost a trillion. What is a $1 trillion company? What are you saying? It's Apple that is 3 trillion.
Oh,
Nvidia is
okay,
4 trillion. But I don't. I want
okay.
to confirm
I know
Meta.
that
I think Meta
the
is also a trillion.
I just know that Nvidia just hits like a new this thing.
Okay.
I beg.
Yeah. Apple is a trillion. Sorry. What was it called? Google is over a trillion.
Okay. Anyway, they have money to throw around. That's the thing.
Exactly. That's my point. Like they have so much money. Did you see Zuckerberg's tweets thread rather the other day where he was
Really,
saying
what I did.
they are
Yeah, I'm
they're
not on thread, so I don't see shit.
he's saying they are very very bullish on this on super intelligence, and they are going to pursue it regardless of whatever it costs. That they have the pocket for it and they're going to pursue it. Like that's a very very hefty brag. That's a hefty brag. Like you can't say that if you don't have money. Do you get my point?
Mm.
So they are going to push it regardless, and they have the money to push it. They're already winning in social. They need to, if they're going to be like an IBM that will stay for like 50, 100 years, you need to
Mm-hmm.
be able to also do other things that is going to make you stay solid. Like, assuming Facebook has just stayed on with Facebook from back in the day and trying to double down on it. They probably would have
Mm-hmm.
gone extinct like their other players, but they knew that they had to win in this, and it didn't
Yeah.
mean if I had to copy even what
And if you had
Snapchat is
to
doing.
buy people,
And
yeah,
exactly, yeah, because choosing to just build and build is a losing
and
game.
trying
When
to
you
be
have the money,
unique, almost
yeah, when you
fuck
have the money,
unique.
fuck everything and just buy, which makes a lot of sense for Zoc. And I can get the vindictive part, like you mentioned, which I don't care about this OpenAI guy. And same thing with Elon Musk too, with Grok. He's getting
Elon
all the
Musk
government
one is very, very it's very,
spiteful.
very spiteful. Like very, very it's from a very, very petty place. And
Yeah,
yeah, like but my thing is that
and
Grok
he's
should
getting the
actually
government contracts. He's getting the
yes,
contracts
and
from
the
Pentagon and
contract
all the
has to do
rest.
with security, right? With the
Yeah,
security agency. But I genuinely think that Grok should be banned. Like if there's any this thing that I feel is unsafe right now, I think is Grok because they
why?
manipulate it in like they don't have any ethics around manipulating it. And we've seen
I've not
multiple
used it
times.
extensively, to be honest.
Oh God, we've seen multiple times. There was a time like when they were trying to make it give a specific response for the South African the land dispute in
Grabbing
South Africa,
thing, yeah.
and then just very recently they were trying to do something. I don't know what they did, but what do you call it? Grok went full Nazi mode,
Are you
and I think
serious? Oh, the one
yes,
that they were complaining. I saw it trending on Twitter, but
yeah, I called
again, I've
itself
muted a
Niger
lot of things.
Hitler so much that it also
Yeah, that they
insulted.
had to pause it for a bit.
Yes, they also insulted. It also insulted. Not insulted, but it basically sexualized the CEO of X. Then she quit.
Oh, that's what happened.
Yeah. Then it also like I don't know if
I
she
just saw
quit
it
because of
trending,
that,
but
but
like
I know
again, the way I use social
it
media
did
now
that
is
and then
just
she
very.
quit. And it also is the one that people were using to undress people. So it's like
What? Undress
perspective,
what?
from a safety perspective, from a perspective of like ethics and stuff like that, I don't. Grok is like they need to rail them in. But worst of all is the fact that they're now going to apply that to security. I think that's crazy.
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
that is genuinely crazy. So like I don't know. Like
yeah,
I just don't think that that should be happening.
yeah. We're still at the building stage. So compliance will be a lot later. I think that's the
Yeah.
same thing that happened with social as well. Like social had to get to a point where it was
Yeah, but
massive scale
I think that people underestimate the power of AI as well. And the
at this time.
compounding
Yeah,
effects of it. So it's like, yeah, social is blah blah, but like it's linear. AI is exponential. And another thing is that also something I wanted to say, just or something I've been talking to a lot of people about lately is that even as like people, I think we also underestimate how fast AI is growing. Just think about like how the kind of drawings or the kind of images that AI could output 2 years ago,
yeah.
3 years
Versus
ago, a
what we're
year
getting
ago.
now. Yeah,
Yes,
we're
exactly.
getting
Even
video
the
now.
quality
Video with
of thought.
audio.
Thank you. The quality of thoughts, everything
We're
is
getting 3D
exponentially improved.
render. That's crazy.
And people are still thinking that it's going to take a long time before AI
We're getting full applications. Like you can get your app
yes,
built
yes.
in
And
minutes.
but people are still thinking that it's going to take a long time for AI to
Yeah.
take over their job or for their job to lose value and all of that. And I don't want to be like a prophetess of doom because we don't know for sure. But I think that people actively need to start thinking about like in an AI world, what kind of career could I possibly have? Could I be like an influencer? There are even AI influencers right now, so I don't know. but like what kind of world could I possibly have? But also aggressively saving and investing for a world where you're not able to make money and you need
Yeah.
time to figure out how to make money and stuff like that. I also think that is lame. People who are just like, oh, I'm not going to use AI, I'm not going to be using AI. I think it's lame as fuck because whether you use AI or not, AI is here. And the
Yeah.
fact that people think that like um people are saying like, oh, when you use AI, you're destroying water. Go and search on Google. I'm just like, you're a very uneducated person because if you are using that Google truly, you would see that you consume just about the same amount of water when using ChatGPT to check for something versus using Google. Is literally like before it used to be a lot more, but they've driven it down. So it's like it takes about the same amount of water. So I don't get where this moral high of like, oh, AI is trained on people's hard work. Like literally everything on the internet. In fact, people writing educational papers, academic papers, they literally have to like rely on what other people have written before. Like, what are we discussing here? It's just that you're upset that this thing is learning at a much faster
Yeah.
pace than humans. But like, don't be a loser. Leverage on it. And also, like, I just think that we should actually think about like what kind of like how do you cope in a post AGI world? Obviously, it might take a long time. It can take 50 years. It can take
Yeah.
whatever. But
That's a
if it
question. That's a
takes
question for
20
you,
years,
actually. Like, how do you think? How do you think? How do you think people should prepare for a
I
post
honestly
AGI
don't have
world?
any
So,
thoughts.
for financial experts, for instance, that have
Mm.
spent all their years trying to hone this skill that
I
can
think that they should
be
be committing
automatically.
financial fraud now so that they can gather money. That's what I think.
FYI, Emmanuella is encouraging everybody to get into fraud
Me, I did
so you
not
can
say
get
that one.
money.
No,
That's what you
I did
said,
not
though.
say that.
I thank God
I
this
will
is
edit
recorded.
I'll edit it out. But my point
Yeah.
is that yeah, like I think that a lot of people should be aggressively saving and investing right now. Like if you earn money, split it into two and like save. Like if it doesn't happen, good, you still end up having like a good sum of money to do whatever at the end of your life. But like if it happens, you want to be properly protected. But also I
But
think that
But is the goal, if machines can do work faster and better for us, is the
mm,
goal then to work? Like,
so that's the thing.
could
So the
we
thing is
not
that
could we not go to a phase where develop society to a phase where,
there's UBI.
to an extent, but like also
Yeah.
like is more socialist in terms of like
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
economic.
That's what UBI has to do with. And
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm not talking about the general economic kind of theory we are going to be using this
okay,
time
okay.
around, like across board.
So yes, okay. So maybe not UBI, but like most things are socially provided for. And yeah, in I would say yes, like a lot of like advocacy, I believe, should be pushing for that because it doesn't make sense to advocate against super intelligence or AGI and all of that. Like, yeah, we can advocate for like safe super intelligence, but I don't know if we can advocate for like saying, oh, like you can't slow it down. It's a moving train, it's gonna eventually happen, right? But like I think a lot of
Yeah,
advocates should go into pushing for like if this happens, this is the world we have to live in. But also I remember COVID-19. Hey, I be corona a lockdown period.
yeah, yeah, correct.
If you're in
COVID-19.
Nigeria, whether the world is going to be socialist or whatever, my dear, it's not this government that's going to take care of you. It's not this
Yeah,
Nigerian
sucks to be
government
honest.
again. Like they are just gonna acquire everything for themselves.
But quite honestly,
Let's
like
be real.
there was a lot of or to give them a little bit of credit, there were a lot of like social work that was happening at the time for
Yes, but
blue
like there was a lot
collar
of it that was
bottom of the
stolen.
pyramid.
There's a
Oh,
lot
of
of it
course,
that
of
was
course, of
stolen.
course, of course. Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
my
true,
mom
true,
even
true.
worked because my mom works in NOA, so they had to do like a lot of mobilization for payouts for people like bottom of the what they
Ladder.
call it, is it pyramid? Yeah, like just sharp poor people. So um
People that cannot
um
you.
hmm?
People that cannot you.
Yeah, but like me, I'm kind of like bottom of the
Yeah, no
pyramid, right?
bottom. Yeah, pretty much top. Yeah, like 1%.
You're lying and you know it. But like anyway,
Do you know what it takes to be
the
1% in Nigeria?
yeah, I think Carry Wise did like a report, right? And it's like is it 4 million naira per month?
Yep. So you're
I'll
bigger
say
than
the one.
4%. You're bigger than 1%.
I'm not Tolu. Right
Okay.
now, again, I just want to say something on this podcast. Please send me money, you guys. Like, I need money. Just say,
There's
oh,
only
fine
one
girl.
person that listens to the podcast.
Yes, the person should send me money.
The one that you have not uploaded. Not
Anyway,
so.
yeah. What else again?
Uh,
Yeah, but I think it's going to be a very interesting world. Like, I am super excited for like all of the things, especially like when it comes to like healthcare, all of the things we can do with AI. There's now early diagnosis of like cancer, like just things like that. Like, because AI can think much more faster, stuff like that. Like, I'm
yeah.
excited for like a
Yeah.
world where
Sunday,
we
Sunday,
can
Sunday
leverage
made a
that.
tweet yesterday. Sunday made a tweet yesterday that the some AI agent that they had in within Google
Yes, predicted
detected a
security potential
cybersecurity
security. Yeah,
threat. Yeah, which was
yeah.
exciting
Yeah,
because
so
that's actually exciting.
I'm excited for that world, but I'm also concerned from like how, for like how do we fit in? And funny enough, a lot of people who are very upset about AI type things are creatives. But I think that they will be the last, like a true creative will be the last person to be out of a job. And my reason why is that creativity is subjective. So if you're an artist, for instance, there are millions of artists. It's not like there's only one type of art that you can probably produce, right? And so you
Yeah.
just pick anybody. It's like people decide like, oh, I love this artist and their work and I'll pay for it. As opposed to like if you're a lawyer. If you're a lawyer, there's just like a set amount of things that like there's dirty precedents, there's everything, there's this, there's that. And the funny thing is that you can't even consume as much knowledge or think as fast as AI will be able to. So like if I was in a degree like law, I would be pretty scared. um because like if a law firm needed like let's say 80 people to be able to get through like a high profile case, with AI they probably would need like let's say three. They would just not need as much. In fact, what those three people will be doing will be putting together a case file using like AI, like providing all of the context and stuff like that. So it will become like who is the better lawyer at like prompting or providing this case to the AI more than like, oh, we need people to pour through documents and like
Yeah.
remember what precedents versus what precedents, what are the loopholes that we can this thing. But like if I was a creative, if I was an artist, I would
Yeah.
instead be focusing on like building a community of people that love my art and
Yeah.
honing those skills, because like even if there's AI art, it's still
Yeah.
subjective to people's love. Like people are still going to like decide like, oh, I like this art versus this art. And once you have like a solid community, you can sort of like know that you always have bread.
Hmm?
Another thing is I think that a lot of people should also a lot of human services, like things that have to do with human touch, will become
Yeah.
luxury. So like yeah, maybe
Yeah.
there will be like an AI that can massage you, right? But like when a human gets to massage you, that might be much more expensive or something
Expensive.
like
Yeah.
that. Yeah. So I think that some of those
And you need to be very good,
human
so you will not be like all these lucky
yes,
massage people.
you can't be like a this, and you have to even curate a luxury experience, because why would I choose a human being over like an AI? Because AI is like machine, so it's going to be very like, okay, we want to be fast,
Meticulous.
we want
Yeah.
to be want to be fast, want to be mechanical in a way, right? Like the AI is not going to interact with you. So like if you're going to offer human services, you have to bring that human touch, your communication, the like all those other things that are involved, right? So yeah,
Yeah.
you have to like be
But
really
how
fucking
do you
good.
think this will affect like the value of an idea more as regards startups now? How do you
Okay.
think this will affect like the value of an idea? So going from problem to solution,
Mm,
um, in a world where we can rapidly build out solutions,
mm.
will that not
I think
significantly drop the valuations of companies, especially in the earlier stages?
so. Especially I think like a lot of SaaS products are going to die. Even now itself, like a lot of SaaS products are already like affected by the whole AI thing, right? But
Yeah.
also it is something that one of my ex-partners used to say, and he used to tell me that. So he's like a software engineer, and he used to tell me that like,
Romantic
and this was
partners or business partners?
romantic.
Okay. A software engineer, you
And this
said, right?
he was also a CEO, if that makes you happy. Because I know that makes
Okay.
you happy.
Is it a crypto startup?
That fulfills your fantasy of like how or like all the type
Is it a
of men
crypto?
that
Is it a crypto startup?
please, that's what I was saying. So this was years ago, and I think that one of the things that was so interesting about what he used to say was that he used to tell me that like he used to be like he used to be like AGI is going to come soon, and I'll be like, I beg, like I used to feel like he was doing too much. I'm like, is it AI that's bringing out 6 fingers or 7 fingers that is going to come and suddenly like throw people out of their jobs and whatever? But like it's so interesting for me to see it in real time right now. And he used to tell me something that like a lot of apps will become like a lot of products will become useless because people, individuals can literally just build this in themselves. So I'm just like, okay, let's say for instance, I want to order food. How is ChatGPT going to do that for me? But you know that ChatGPT can do that right now.
Yeah, yeah.
So like you can just say,
They demoed it on during Stripe sessions.
oh, I see. I didn't
Agency
even know
commerce
that.
something where you
Thank you.
can set instructions for it to go to a website and check out every time
Exactly.
at a
So,
particular
but what I
time.
think is that the value of companies like Chowdeck is that in a country like Nigeria, even just like globally, right? As much as you can automate a lot of things, you still have to like, you can't like the operations of it. So at the end of the day,
Mm-hmm.
even if I can order food from like Norma, if I can tell ChatGPT to order food from Norma and then it deducts money from my card, it does all of the ordering, like sends the order to them, I still have to book a ride,
Yeah.
like a
Delivery.
delivery guy, and the delivery guy has to come and he has to like handle my food properly and stuff like that, which is what AI cannot do for me, right?
It
And
can
which,
though with robots.
yes, but wait, which is a service that I, so that's why I want to get to that point. But like it's a service. The main thing about using child deck, for instance, for me, is outsourcing a lot of the headache of dealing with like the humans
Oh yeah,
involved.
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah, true.
like even if there's a restaurant that I know, right? I have their number, I would rather order on child deck because they will not have to be texting the restaurant that I won't have to be texting the restaurant that please do it like this, please make sure it's like this, please make sure that I don't have to do any of those things.
Yeah.
And even their delivery guys, like, they've built like systems and done
Yeah.
training in place in such a way that the delivery person does not stress me and I
Okay.
get the food ASAP.
Question: do you think
Mm.
then that the problem in this case will shift from providing ease, especially what's a lot of SaaS focused business would be doing currently? The
Mm-mm.
problem now shifts to providing some kind of extra value, which in Chowdeck's case could be like distribution. Because before I
Yeah.
started using Chowdeck, I've never eaten amala from Amoke Oge.
Mm.
But because of Chowdeck now, I'm able to access this kind of restaurants,
Oh,
and that
yeah.
massive database of restaurants across Lagos where I can take options from is not
Mm-hmm.
something I can do
No, but that's something that ChatGPT can
automatically.
do. No, but that's in fact, I think that that is the easier part, except that it is not plugged into all of these people, right? So, like, if I tell ChatGPT that I want to eat a goosey soup and pounded yam, and I want it to be made by a Yoruba woman, like I want it to be from like a store where they primarily cook in a Yoruba-esque type of way,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
It can probably find restaurants like that,
Okay. Yeah, yeah,
but
it can.
yes, so it can, and I don't even need to know. I don't need the restaurant does not need to sign up on anywhere, blah 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 blah. It can, but the value of Child Deck is that Child Deck has like they've created systems in such a way that when you order, for instance, now when I order on Norma, because Norma is not on any delivery platform. When I order on Norma and I like their food a lot, they stress me. I had to be texting them, texting them, texting them. I don't know if I'm addicted to their food because if it's from the process of ordering, I will not be eating their food. I have to be texting and say, okay, is he already? When is he ready? Sometimes it can take like 20 minutes before I will call to say, like, what the hell? You guys have not told me my order is in process. They can tell me, I madam, we have plenty order. We have blah, blah, blah. Like, do you understand? If
Yeah.
I'm using Deck, when I order, I can see how many minutes approximately it will take for the food to be ready. I can see when it moves to the next stage and all of that. So I think a lot of those processes are things that have been specifically built, like systems have been built in place by companies, and
Yeah.
those things are going to be hard to um to to replicate. But when we now introduce robots, so say for instance, I start a cloud kitchen and
Yeah.
all my chefs are robots. So first of all, the food is predictable because obviously the robots are working with like a specific recipe, so they are going to cook the same thing all the time. But they are also like pretty fast, pretty precise. They can receive instructions well. So like if the food is set for like if they're like it's first come first serve in terms of like how they're making the food, or they can even probably like optimize it the more sophisticated they are. So for instance, if order one and order three is fried rice, they can make the fried rice together instead of doing order one fried rice and then doing order two and then doing order three, which is fried rice again. So things like that. But and then at that point it becomes easier for AI to communicate with the whoever is going to be like the point of sale robot, right? So it's like all these things is just computer to it's binary communication. It's not involving humans and their excesses. I think there's a very interesting future out there, and yeah, I don't know what it necessarily looks like, but some companies will be affected, but I think a lot of companies with a lot of companies with a lot of data can
Yeah.
get ahead. Niche data can get ahead and start even be the ones building some of these systems that are in place. So I think that a lot of companies have tried to use AI to optimize their own internal operations, especially around like services that they think are not core, like customer service, and it has dealt with them for it. So like let's say people like what they call them, planner, they did that, and then eventually they had to start bringing, they are like, no, this does not work, like AI AI CS
Yeah.
does
It's
not
not mature
work.
enough. Yeah.
Yeah. And then same thing with like even child deck did that, but I know child deck has reverted back to the typical what they call it, what's the name of that
Customer call.
software? No. There's one software that people use for that's like the leader for CS, customer support. Intercom. So I
Oh,
know child
intercom. Yeah.
design is intercom again, and it's humans behind that. But I find it, so I think that like if you're going to use AI to optimize your product, like your core product, not optimizing your expenses. Let somebody's company, like let Intercom figure out how AI would optimize CS, and then you still get to pay for that. But how would AI optimize? Like, is it, are you going to get like robot drivers or robot? Like, do you understand? That's
Yeah.
what I want to see. Like, but again, people are very sentimental about this thing because I remember when Childek announced that, oh, they are replacing a lot of CS people with AI, and people were just like, oh, like you were treating it like it's a moral thing where like Childek just employed people and discarded them.
It's primarily business.
Is it family? Is Chadek meant to keep like to just keep people forever? Even if it is, even if they can optimize their bottom line, they're just going to have to keep them because like, well, this is when a war against AI or something. Like I didn't get that part. Maybe I'm very capitalist or something, but like I didn't get that part at all.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. Centrally capitalist, which makes sense. But
yeah, but
curious.
also okay.
I want us to wrap up on AI conversation.
Yes, me too.
So, say what you want to say, so we can move to something else.
No, but I also want to say that like the feelings of like Klarna and like people who have tried to use like AI to optimize their CS, as AI gets better, it might actually be possible that people can start doing that themselves.
Yeah, but I think it's going to take a minute, maybe next year.
Yeah, I think because of learnings and data, like I
Hmm.
think it's gonna take a minute. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay, so you wanted to say something.
Yeah, I want us to talk about something that I've been thinking about lately,
Okay.
especially in the context of Nigeria and Nigerian getting better and Nigerian working. Nigeria is, like we all know, Nigeria is a poor country in comparison to other countries of the world. That leading countries of the world, let me be specific, because there are more poor countries in the world than rich countries. And one thing I've noticed from upper middle class category of people is that they expect a working Nigeria without Nigeria going through the steps that will make it work. So, for instance, or let me say it's similar to when a startup hires someone from a really big company and you bring that person to that small company and the person expects you to have every process in order, every process in place for them to consider you a success. So if you are sending an email as from someone from a startup and you send it as an email like anyone from a startup will do very casually, it becomes a fault in the eyes of that person because what they have experienced from the big co and big company is you have to send email a certain way. There's been a header, there's been a subject, there's going to be something like that, and which is not wrong, but like at the stage where they are as a startup, you can't process the process to the letter, right? You need to do things haphazard. You need to just get things working to an extent. It does not have to work all the time, which is also fine because this is a stage that is developing, a stage that is progressing, and that's also what I think about countries and nations. At this stage, Nigeria is, of course, it's a repetitive pattern of failure, but a lot of things have progressed significantly from where we were 30 years ago, 50 years ago. And we need to also acknowledge the fact that first, we're a very poor country. Two, we're run by stupid people. And so we cannot expect the success of the West to automatically translate here. Like if you even look at the West that we're looking at today and the history of where they've come from, of course, we cannot compare it side by side because we need to also be learning from their errors and learning from their mistakes and not also repeat them. But if we were to look at those countries have gone through horrible years of gross economic failures, and where things were literally not working. And we've even seen countries of that sort into this modern era, who were successes in the past and have failed today. Thinking of Romania, for instance. So my question, and I think is a conversation we can have, is upper middle class Nigerians, specifically folks who are IGGBs, or have spent 2 months abroad and are visiting, do you think they are massive problem in the way they critique the development that is happening locally?
Okay, so I think
Again,
that
this is
like
a very, very sorry. No, sorry before you answer. This is something that has been hovering around my head for a bit, but like it's not deeply thought, to be honest. So don't
so
insult me.
okay, so I was not going to insult you, but I was going to say that I think that like um the only people who can say like, oh, Nigeria is developing or not are people who are staying here because they get to like deal with it. No, no, or like you analyze it from that point of view. I'm not saying someone who is not staying can't see whether things are developing or not. But just generally as a thing, I think that a lot of white people or Westerners as the standard in the same way that so for me is like is in the same way that like sometimes when people talk about like I don't know, my feminism is very unique to me, right? And sometimes when people say, oh, but like men blah 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 blah, I'm just like, well, men are not my standard. My standard is that X should be like
Good.
this.
Sorry.
So
Sorry. Go ahead.
my standard is that, for instance, my standard is that I want to be like a graceful person. I don't really care about like how men extend grace. That's not how I'm going to be measuring myself against. Rather, I'll be measuring myself against like what does a graceful person look like. So just to bring it down is like some people just think that, oh, if this thing is acceptable in like let's say the UK, or if this is how the US operate, then why can't it operate the same? That's how we should do it. Instead of thinking of like, oh, as the Nigerian society, this is how we should be weaving the fabric of our society. And it doesn't matter if that is what the US is doing or the UK is doing, or that is not obtainable in XYZ. It's like, is that how, like, is that it? Should that be the direction of our development? So I think a lot of people take whiteness as standard, like as the standard, and like, and I'm using whiteness very specific here because like typically like a typical set, a specific set of countries that people refer to, except newly China right now. But like for me, it's just like you just can't say, oh, this is how X was done in X country or whatever. It should be like this is how the Nigerian society, with its unique Nigerian makeup and whatever, what should sort of think about this issue, especially when you relate it to this other context and this other context and blah blah blah. Yeah, so that's my own thoughts on it.
Yeah, because I've been thinking about it. Like, I like that exposure helps us to also helps us with standards, like helps us to know what is standard and what is not standard, right? But could we be unfair in the way we gauge these things? I'm very brutal with the
No,
way
no,
I
I
also
mean,
criticize Nigeria.
personally, I just think no. In fact, my own is that it's not even necessary for me. I think it's more about like the direction of how people think things should go, or like their solutions to things. In terms of that, are we deeply in the trenches in Nigeria? We are. That's my own. My own is that we're
I'm not doubting
deeply,
that.
yeah, we're deeply like. There's no way to describe, let's say, for instance, our healthcare system and say, it's because you went to Canada. That's why you think that our healthcare is
Oh
bad.
no no no
No, our
no.
healthcare is objectively bad. So I think that is nuanced in terms of that. Yeah, it's good that like going traveling to some of these places helps us see how things could be, but it does not mean that we need to copy and paste that. That's my own.
Yeah. At what age do you think is the max that someone should go for Afro Nation? Do you think like a 45-year-old should be at Afro Nation? Would you be weirded out if you met a 45 we dancing with somebody at the rave and the person says, "Oh, how old are you?" And the person you say, "Oh, I'm 27." And you ask, "Oh, how old are you?" And the person says, "I'm 45." Would you be like, "Shut the fuck up," and run away and shout your mother's name 3 times?
No, actually.
Swear.
Yeah.
I think there's an age, there's an age
Yeah, because you're
people should
ageist.
not do.
You're
Oh, of
ageist and
course.
you're boring. That's why.
Of course. I'm not
Yeah,
doubting
yeah,
that I'm
yeah.
ageist.
You're also boring. Like you have to admit that.
What do you think? You at my wedding, what do you
Yeah, I
think?
think I always say you are boring. Like I always say
You at
that.
my
Like
wedding, what do you think? Was my wedding
I think
boring?
you're boring. You want your wedding was not boring, but you were not like the life of the party where you.
I was the center of the whole show. Are you joking?
Yes, but you were not the life of the party.
Who was the life? You?
You're boring.
You that's you that almost died.
She says me that almost died. Me, I was, I did not want to take attention. No, no, no. Let me tell you who was
No.
the life of the party.
Who?
Let me type it to you. Let me type it. Let me type it. Then you tell me if I can say it. Where's that chat thing? There's like a chat thing. Where is it?
Just use iMessage.
I'm already here. I've sent it to you.
I think you can. But yeah, she was fun actually.
Yeah,
She was
she was
everywhere.
everywhere. I'm
The-
just like, she was everywhere.
Yeah, she was everywhere. And like I'm opening one picture on somebody's snap and I'm seeing her there, and I'm opening another picture on another person's snap and
She was
I'm like,
everywhere.
what
I
is
was like,
happening, fam?
what is happening?
Are you
So I
this
was just like,
popular?
I was just like, is this the same babe that I know? Like, it was a lot.
Yeah. But like we've gone clubbing with her before, so like I get that energy. Like she's very
Oh, you go
high energy.
clubbing?
It's not your fault.
Because you're a very boring guy. Like, I don't understand. Like, you
It's not
literally,
your fault.
like, if I say to you, let's go clubbing, you will be like, I don't really enjoy clubbing. Like,
I don't
what-
enjoy it. I don't
You,
enjoy
you're boring,
it.
you're
Like
boring
it's not
nigga.
something that I
Like,
enjoy.
so can you even dance?
What is your I don't know how to dance. What's
No,
your
so
yardstick of?
that's
What
what
is
I
your
think is
yardstick? What's your yardstick of an interesting person?
Good. So let me
Yeah,
tell you
someone that
something.
goes to the club, right?
No, 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 no. You are boring.
I'm not that kind of person.
You
I
are
didn't.
boring. Like even if I say, "Oh, Tolu, let's go and let's go."
If you say we should
to
go and eat, I'll follow you.
Good. That's what I say. You're a boring guy. You're the type of person who like you're a social media guy, and you're also like a you're also like a Lagos elite. You are a proper Lagos elite.
What
So
does that even
if,
fucking
like,
mean?
good. If people are going to see this thing in like stage play now, and let's say Temiote Dollar is going, this one you
Yeah,
see like a
good.
bunch of
Yeah.
people. You'll be like, okay, I'm going to go and see stage play too. You're a proper Lagos.
No, I'm
social
just a
elite.
creative.
You don't
I
have a
love
mind
I
of your
love to
own.
do things. I love to experience theater. I love to experience film. I love to experience food, art. Those are my kind of fun.
Yeah, so you're boring.
And I like to dance in my room because I do not to dance outside, and I don't like alcohol.
Never.
So
You
yeah,
say what?
I don't really like alcohol. You should know this.
Fair enough, but I don't think you must take alcohol to have fun. In fact, if you need alcohol to have fun,
But
you're not
if
really
you
like
if you,
a
no
fun
in the
person.
club though, in the club that is
You
packed,
must
just
not take
like a
alcohol in the club.
no. I
Must you
think
take
you
alcohol?
I think you should because
Me, I don't always
you don't
take
want to
stuff.
be on a normal. You don't with that loud music. You
That's
don't
why I
want to
say
be on
you're
a
boring.
normal.
Like me on my normal P is
No,
an interesting babe. So I don't need
I'm not saying like I need it. I say
you
it's
need it.
necessary. It's an essential.
You need it. It's not an essential. You only think it's an essential because of who you are. But yes, I've
What
deviated away
am I? I don't understand.
from a boring guy.
Have we gone clubbing before?
It doesn't matter if we go clubbing. I already know you're boring. Like, what are we
Hi,
discussing here?
Chineke. Let me suffer. Let me bring out this topic. No be your fault. No be your
Okay,
fault, I
yeah.
swear. What were you discussing actually? I don't even know. I don't even know what
Um,
we're discussing.
yeah. How are your friendships?
How are my friendships? Interesting question. I don't know. I think a lot of people are avoiding me because I got married, so that sucks.
I don't understand. Why are they avoiding you? They don't like married men or something.
Yeah, they're giving me space, which is like weird.
Are
So
you serious?
I swear. I swear,
Did you
yeah.
feel like I gave you space?
No, we talk very, very often, so
Yeah,
I
but you know,
couldn't
I
have.
actually did give you space actually for a bit, but like it's just because I wanted you to like get a hang of like things, like just because I know wedding planning is a lot and everything. But like this
Oh, no, I'm
space I'm
not
talking
talking of
about,
like
is
2 weeks
a
after,
week
or 3 weeks after, or 4 weeks after.
yeah.
I'm talking of like it's been how many weeks now? It's been
So, but
like
you're
10
serious
weeks now.
that there are people that you think that
No, no,
they are
no. Like they
avoiding.
actively did, yeah.
What are they, women or men?
Both,
Because if it's
yeah.
women, I'll say maybe they wanted to marry you and they are not happy.
I don't think anybody that wanted to marry me was still in my like purview, so I wouldn't have cared. Oh, or maybe they actually wanted to marry me and I didn't know. Oh, that's actually fucked up.
Yeah. Wait, Tolu, I also have something to ask. Oh, as a married
Because
man, do you think that your price has kind of gone up? Like,
oh yeah, I think I'm more sought after now. Like I was telling you the other day, like I think someone is crushing on
yes,
me.
yeah, you told me.
Yeah, I think like and so like now I have to like treat myself with more pride. I can't be tweeting anyhow. Oh fuck shit. Ugh, I've been tweeting like a fool recently. Fuck.
Okay, as in based on like let your admirers not see that you're a fool.
So it's now like the um exponential growth of my valuation is now
Hmm.
tied to my wife. So if I'm tweeting like a fool,
Okay,
is going
you'll
to
be
also
embarrassing
reduce
her.
our own.
Alright, okay, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah,
fuck,
I
fuck,
agree, I
fuck, fuck,
agree, I
fuck,
agree,
fuck,
I
fuck,
agree. I'm not
fuck,
supposed to
fuck.
be. And that girl is too fine, too classy, too soft to be collecting nonsense.
Yeah. Oh,
Anyway, she tries to marry
fuck. I
someone
don't
like you.
mess up. I don't mess up. I don't mess up. I don't mess up.
Don't worry, you've not been
What do you think
keeping
I
that
can
back.
do though? Because I really want to talk. I want to like.
No, no,
Oh,
I
I need
like
to go
that you
back to
have
my
like
burner.
a thin Twitter. Yeah.
I
Because
think
I
I need to
think
go
that
back
for
there.
me, do you know that I have,
I've been on my main this
I,
period because of my
yeah,
current
yeah, you
task.
have. I currently have three different accounts right now. So I have
You're
the main.
possessed by a demon that you don't know.
I have a main that if I have four accounts, oh my
You
god.
are
So I have a main
possessed.
that is open. Then I have a my private Twitter, obviously, where like I tweet shit all the time. Then I have another account that is kind of open, but it's just like I just want to be dumping things that I do there. So like things about like mostly my hobbies, like just stuff like that. Mostly just photos, blah blah there because I don't want to be posting that on my main again. I want my main, especially now with like the new development that I have professionally, where like I'm not really at like at full liberty to do like I'm now representing someone in such a way that they can call me into the office and say, what's up, like are you why are you arguing or why are you doing this, like stuff like that. So like I kind of like want to separate like some of my other stuff. But then I also have an account that's I have zero followers. Like nobody knows that account. Like if you see that account, if you come across that account, Tolu, except you know my pattern of writing in my tweet, you won't know it's me.
Are you
Like that
serious?
account, yes. I talk premium shit on that account. And not a troll, oh, it's not a troll account. I hardly ever quote anybody self. It's mostly um not safe for work stuff and like just very like super adult content type of like gist that I'm just gisting there. And sometimes I like share personal things that happened in my life, but like just like a way to like tweet to the Voyager.
Yeah, makes sense. Happy for you.
Mm,
But
thank you. So
if
yeah,
I
I think
find
that's the
if
way
I
you
find
can
it, I'm
use.
going to put it on blast.
You are not going to know it. I swear to God, you would never know that that's my account.
Okay.
But yeah, I think that's the way you can think about it too. Like, just have like an account where like you're just talking shit.
Yeah, probably what I would do actually.
Yeah. Mm, okay. So one last thing, I think you want to talk about. Okay. So yeah, I wonder if you can reach out to the friends that like you feel have distanced themselves from you, and like let them know that like yo, like since I got married, you're not really showing up. Like what's going on? Are you staying away from me because I'm married?
Yeah, I've possibly done that, but I
There's
also
somebody
don't want
that I
to
think
push
that
it.
there's somebody that I think you are close to that I didn't see at your wedding, and I wonder why. I asked you, you didn't answer me. I don't know if I can remember her name. I'm gonna text
Type
check the
it.
chat.
Oh, yeah. Oh, is a woman.
Yeah, it's a woman.
She was there now.
I didn't see how.
She was there.
But
Cinderella.
anyway, I was moving up and down. Okay. Um,
Yeah.
okay. A good news in my friendship. So there was an episode that I spoke about like one of my friends that like one of our
Your
friends
friends
that
listen
was
to
like,
this podcast.
shut up and listen to me. I said there was an episode I spoke about one of our friends, our mutual friends, that was no longer talking to me because like he had like a yeah, so we made up.
Oh, and
We
you're
made
getting
up that boy
married.
happy birthday. Are you drunk?
Oh,
We
sorry.
he happy birthday himself into my life. He sent me happy
Oh,
birthday on
his
my
birthday.
birthday.
His
No,
birthday.
my
Oh,
birthday. He sent me
no,
happy
I mean
birthday
it
on
is
my
better that he used to enter your P again.
I'm telling you, so I was like, look at this boy, look at him. So anyway, I
Oh.
called him, we spoke, and then he explained his part to me that it's not
Mm-hmm.
like he did not understand where I was coming from, but that I was acting like I did not care. So I was like, oh no, like I was just overwhelmed with like a lot during that period.
Yeah,
Like I had my shit going on with me, but like I apologized as well because like I should have still shown that I care. No,
it's
he
going
was
to
always
be.
my friend. So like I always thought of him as like we will definitely make up. There are people that like like we have like friendship breakup, and I know that
Mm.
I never want to be friends with them because fundamentally I've not been enjoying that friendship. But like there are people that like I'm just like this is a misunderstanding. We would make up eventually.
Are you serious?
What do your eye?
Are you serious?
Okay, I saw the chat that you asked me. I don't know which you are asking me for, like that we would end up making up or would not make up.
What do you think?
I don't know. We will not make up, Sha. Like on my own end,
Whoa!
I don't know if I don't
What if
know
they
if
give you like drugs?
no. The thing is, I think that friendship was a lot of like me having to like
I don't think
change
so
who I
though.
am. I'm telling you, you're not the one in the friendship. I'm telling you
As
that
an
I
outsider,
was.
as a
Yes, but
mutual.
like I'm telling you that I'm okay. There are two things about me. I'm very good at performing friendship and love. I'm very good at it.
They
You
put a
cannot know
roof
if I
over your
hate you
head.
right now.
They put a roof over your head.
When? Who put a roof over my head? I beg.
I'll be your load.
Okay. Yeah, but like, why are you saying that? I'm gonna have to edit it out now because like you're describing who the person is.
Oh,
Like,
nobody
yeah,
can know.
they did help me store stuff. But like I think a lot of that friendship was it was I'm somebody who values agency very, very well. And a lot of some of that friendship was like I could not be like myself because I didn't
Mm.
want to deal with like having to explain myself or having to deal with like somebody saying no you can't do that, and like you're not my daddy. Even my daddy will fight it out, right? So like I'm just like so I think
Yeah.
even just taking a step back helped me to like reflect on some of those things, but it's also some things that I didn't feel supported in certain ways, and it's not specifically for the trigger event. It's more for like from like history wise is like I am giving and giving, and like I'm not necessarily receiving as much in return. And
Yeah.
and so like I just think that it's not a friendship worth fixing. That's what I think. Like there were good times. Like I can't lie, there were good times, but like it's not. Also, I told you something about like a certain emotion that I felt like was existing there. I don't want to say what it is. That I think that
Why can't you
yeah.
say
So like
that?
no, I don't want to say it. So like I think that that
Okay.
was like maybe not in full force, but it's just like if you have a friend that never compliments you or never says congratulations in certain ways about you or something like that, I think it's a very, very awkward type of friendship. And so like I don't think I wanna go back there. And also for me it's just like yeah, there are two parties involved, right? Or there's like on my own end is one party and the other end there's two parties, and like for me, even like with the break, it was only one party I was dealing with. But like on my birthday, the other party didn't even say, "Oh, happy birthday" or something like that. And in my mind, I'm just like, we don't even have any issues. Like we're literally good. But like for
Do
you
you keep
not to
a
like
track
tell
of
me,
people that wish you happy birthday?
yes, I am that type of person. And for me, it's just like if you don't tell me happy birthday, I'll never tell you happy birthday. Like we can be best of friends, but if you don't tell me happy birthday on my own birthday, I'll never tell you happy birthday.
Are
And
you
if I
serious? What will
yes,
happen
and
when
if
it's your wedding? Because I'm just remembering it was we were doing like a audit of people that we invited versus people that came or people that we remember seeing,
mm,
and the shit ton of people that I invited that I'm not sure I saw them, and so
yeah,
like
but like maybe you don't know why they did not come. So for instance,
I don't care.
Hachi for instance now, Hachi was texting me throughout that day. He was gonna come. He was like trying to track what time he should come. And because I think
Actually,
he
did
had
not
another
come.
yeah, I think he had an engagement, and by engagement I mean he had like a professional engagement. So in fact, you know that time that I was out of it, he was calling and texting me everywhere to know if he should like if there was
If you
still
could still
enough
pop in.
activity. Yes, but like I was out of it, so I didn't respond to
Oh,
him.
that's too
So
bad.
like there might be other people like that, so you don't necessarily know. Honestly, for my own wedding, except maybe the person I'm getting married to wants a big wedding, I'm probably going to do a very, very small wedding. Like it's a wedding of these are my core people and these are people that are coming. I know that I'll definitely make people upset because they'll just feel like they are part of my core people, but to me they are not. So like maybe they'll now say, I need to start measuring our friendship if she cannot invite me to her wedding. I don't know. But there are also people who did not invite me to their wedding before, and I'm not upset about it. I also don't care about if people don't invite me to their wedding.
And are they
Except
still married? Are they still married?
Tolu is not only one person that did that to me. I have friends that have not invited me. In fact, I have a friend that bought me a gift, a very expensive bag, like the weekend before his wedding, and he didn't invite me to his wedding.
Swear. The
Yeah,
Fendi?
no, not Fendi, Prada, but that Prada bag is a woman that bought it for me.
Oh.
It's a woman that gifted it to me. Yeah, but the other one, he didn't. Okay, no, the Fendi bag, I bought it myself. Now, I don't tell you I bought Fendi bag myself. That was my worst
No,
thing that
it's
I've
not your
ever bought
worst
in my
now.
life.
Come on.
It's my worst thing. Yeah.
Are you sure it's
It
the
was too
worst?
expensive for the value. Yes. The thing is that the price to the like I don't even use itself. It's
Would you
just there.
recommend women to buy
If they have enough
other
money,
bags
yes.
that are
I
not
don't have
Chanel and Birkin and Hermes?
yes, yeah, I
Other
think you
brands that
should.
are not Chanel and
Yes, I in fact I think that you should not even be buying like Chanel. Birkin is still like high value, but Chanel is like entry level and shit.
yeah, but like it's
Like
still
yes,
valuable-ish.
wait, just allow me to land. I
Okay.
think that women should buy like if you want to look very like classy and whatever, I think you should
Mm-hmm.
buy all those silent brands. Like, do you see that picture
Like
of when they
Pauline.
were talking? Do you see that picture of when they were talking about like I don't know who's I think it's a Ghanaian minister or
Uh,
something or this I be rich man
yeah.
and people were like look at how simple his daughter is and somebody had to point out the value of what is on her body because that's not the
Mm.
kind of thing that poppers know. Poppers can know Gucci and whatever else, Louis Vuitton. But like when you start going to some certain brands, they don't know it. That's how you separate yourself from the
Yeah.
yeah. So I think women should invest in this.
That makes sense. But
Yeah, okay.
we've been talking for too long, have we? We should
No, we're
switch
here
it
for long
to.
enough. If you still have something to say, you can bring it up.
No, 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 no. I was going to talking about marriage and getting married. So I'm also learning. I'm asking my married friends to also teach me like what are the do's and don'ts. I just recently discovered that as a married man, you should actually not be liking um people
Women's pictures.
women's pictures, which I used to do like while. But I also
So
just noticed
do
that
you know
people
what?
will think that's
I think it's
okay.
dicey. So I have
Tell me
a
about it.
there's somebody that I know, right? And his girlfriend is pretty popular.
Mm-hmm.
And he follows all the fine girls on Instagram. All. And there was one
Okay.
day, one of my
What if
friends,
it's just
Baraka,
like social climbing?
no, he's actually pretty high there as well. Not pretty high there, but like he has a good social standing, right?
Yeah, but
So
like you need to also spread your tentacles sideways.
see, just calm down. Let me finish my story. So me and Barakat were discussing one day, and we're just like,
Ah,
what
that's
we
true. How
understand.
is Barakat? I used to see a TikTok, by
Very
the way.
fine.
Yeah, she's
I don't
prettier.
actually actively use TikTok.
She's been pretty. She's been so much. She's
She's
always been
living a
beautiful,
soft
but
life.
like
Like,
since she moved
yeah,
to
I'm so happy
America,
for her. Yeah.
yeah,
I'm happy
I
for
met
her.
her
Like,
at
I'm happy for her going
SF.
down in
Yep,
her. That's
yeah.
what I
You
want
can lie
like
though,
to my friends.
but you can lie
Shut the
though.
fuck up. Shut the
Okay,
fuck up.
sorry.
Anyway, so as I was saying, so we're discussing one day, and we're like, we don't understand this boy's P. He's always following all of the finest girls, and he's always like liking their pictures. Like he knows, like what's like. We're like, is this boy an ashawo? What's going on? And sometimes he reacts to it, like he texts me in a certain way. I will not say he flirts with me, to be very, very honest. Boys like at the cusp of that, and I'm just like. Are we like you just say, oh, how do you see me? Like you just ask me questions like that. I was like, how do I see you bow? But like, yeah, so but like I don't know. I think that yeah, I kind of get it. Like, but if your wife gets you, I don't think that you should necessarily care per se, especially if you're not embarrassing her, like you are not like saying, oh, you're the most beautiful woman to another
Oh
person.
no
I
no
think
no! It's never.
so.
It's never. It's even when like I would say I'm friendly to an extent. Like I have friends that are not friends. I don't know if you get that point.
Hey,
Like you
I did
said,
not get that point though.
like I'm friendly. That's what I mean. Like
Those
people
are the
that are not even close.
acquaintances. When you
Yeah,
say okay,
acquaintances
when
exactly.
you say
So
friends that
people,
are
a lot
not
of people, a
necessarily
lot of
friends,
people.
how dare Shehu, if I catch this
Yeah,
boy
good. I
anywhere
swear.
that is not supposed
Yeah,
to
good.
be, I will beat him.
Yeah, but so like it never even gets that intimate. Like I try to be very upfront. If I want to have something with you, I try to be as upfront as I can. And if it's not going to happen, you already know that this is just going to be a friendship. So I think I need to be careful, sure. That's what I've also learned
Yeah, I
because
think
like
maybe
I
it's
don't
just
want
like
to
not
be in a
give the
situation
wrong
where
impression because especially because a lot of
yeah.
Lagos men cheat. A lot of Lagos
Also, a
men
lot of
cheat.
Lagos
So
women
like
interpret things quite rapidly beyond
no, no,
what
no,
is
but it's
being
because of
intended.
experience. It's because of experience. Trust me. It's
Yeah,
because of
okay, I can get
experience.
that actually, to
A
be
lot of
honest.
Lagos men cheat. Like you would think that oh, this person is just like he's just my guy, blah blah. Till one day, and you're just like, from
No,
where
no,
to
no.
where
Maybe they
now?
are not cheating. Maybe they are polyamorous because that's one thing I discovered too when I visited Lagos last. A lot of Lagos couples are. You need to be on our group chat. This is actually funnier than I made it sound.
So which couple do you know is polyamorous? I beg. Because you did not tell me this one. I don't even know why you're laughing.
Group chat, group chat. But
Eh,
yeah.
tell me now. But like who? Just type to me somebody that you know that is polyamorous. Because
Okay, let me
you
type to
didn't
you.
tell me this one. I know you had like a short thing where we discussed about it and everything, but like you did not mention to me that there are so many polyamorous people suddenly in Lagos. Where are they? I don't know them.
Yeah, they
Yeah, a
are they
fool
are
for this
they are
name that
mostly
you
on the
type.
island, to be honest.
Like very, very big fool for this name that you type. And they are not even self, just so you know.
Are you serious?
Yeah, they are not.
Swear.
I swear.
Okay, cool,
Why are
cool,
you
cool.
winking? They are not though, I'm serious.
I'm not doubting you. But yeah, hopefully they are going to be polyamorous soon because it looks like everybody's polyamorous. I was listening to a podcast. I was listening to a podcast recently.
This Tolu won't kill me.
Oh my god!
Mhm.
Same thing I was saying about upper middle class people. So they'll go to New York and see polyamory displayed by white
But
people
polyamory is not
in a
that
type,
common
and
in Lagos. What are you talking about?
it is more common than I
But you,
used to know.
I told
I
you, tell me somebody. You do
I
not
don't
give
know
me
them
anybody.
personally, of course, but like
Who do you
just on the
know?
streets,
Which streets?
I know like three people on the top of my head now.
Oh yeah, tell me. Tell me another person.
You don't know them, though.
Just tell me, Tolu. Tell me. You don't know
I'm
anybody.
not, though. I'm not going to tell you.
You are lying. That's the problem.
I'm not actually lying. I know
You
three
don't
people
know
off the top of my
anybody.
head,
The
but
only
like
person that you
beyond,
independently come to tell me about that is polyamorous was the guy at the C level guy at this Sterling Bank now was Stanbic
leave that
that he
one. That
went.
one is an agbalagba.
He's old boy. Yeah, that's to show you that it has been happening in Lagos. It's not new.
Maybe it has been happening, but it has not been in mainstream conversations. But
Conversation.
it
Well,
is.
like
I'm
tonight.
listening to a podcast and we're having a conversation. It's happening on
Which
Twitter.
podcast? Podcast of who? Which Twitter? The men people that are polyamorous on Twitter are unilag babes. Oh. Anytime I see anybody polyamorous, I just say unilag, unilag guy.
No, I think married people do, but like I
Which
don't think
married
it's
person? The only other person
I
is
don't think it's
I
been
think
this
okay,
common in
the short
Lagos. Are you
time that
actually
I
disputing the
say
fact that it's not
it's
as,
unilag
is
people.
now more? Are you disputing the
It's
fact that
only
it's more common in
unilag.
Lagos now?
It's only unilag people that are doing polyamory.
So
Walai
you're telling
like
me that come on Unilag Twitter? That's what you're telling
yes.
me, Amy,
Yes,
CEO of
walai,
Zilla.
yeah, yes. The only other person that I know, the only time that polyamory became like something like a little bit out there
Uh,
was with Max when her and Ezra
you're
were
even
together.
giving more examples than I was even thinking.
No, that's not that's beside the point because like I feel like those are the only popular people that you can say. But like this thing, apart from that, every other person that I've ever seen poly anything on their bio on Twitter
They're not going to have it in the
is
bio.
okay,
Are
so
you slow?
how
Are
are
you
you not seeing it
slow?
off Twitter? You are slow.
Are you slow, fam?
You are slow. Okay, so how are you going? How do you know that? So off their tweets, you know that they are polyamorous.
Baby, you should be smarter than this. Come on.
Yeah, yes, yeah, dumb. That's what I have to tell you. But I want to tell you something. So I went on a date recently, and
Mm-hmm.
like as part of the conversation, right, non-monogamy came up, right? And the guy, so he's like 34, and he just starts saying, "Oh yeah," and he was just like, "Oh, so like, would you do like an open
Wait, is it not the
relationship?"
guy that listens to this podcast?
Which guy listens to this podcast?
Person that went out on dates with you?
I don't know if he listens to our podcast because also another thing that was tripping me with that date. Oh my god, he might actually listen to this podcast. It's just the fact that I can't even actually say anything about that date again because like yeah, I can't even say what I want to say right now. Let's hold it there because like I don't know at this point.
Call me your guardian angel because I'm
Okay.
protecting you from the evils that you are going to fall into
Yeah,
with your own
thank
hand.
you.
Send me money. That's what I need. I don't need thank you. I don't need thank you with mouth.
Okay, send
Just
me money.
send me money. What's the weirdest way
Send
you've made money? What's the weirdest way you made money and you were like, what the fuck? You paid me for
by
that? By what?
asking
Asking what?
for
Not someone
money.
dashing you. Like you did something and the person gave you
Yeah,
and he
like I
hasn't paid
asked
you.
and they gave me.
You did something for them, like work.
I don't do anything that's weird for money, so like I don't know.
Let me tell you one.
Hmm.
So someone randomly emailed me like 3 months ago or so, or 4 months ago, and asked me questions about using a software that we use in the company. And to be honest, like I don't give two fucks about that software. So we use it for identity verification, and that's pretty much it. And they did a 30 minutes call with me to ask questions about that, and they paid me for my time. And guess how
How
much?
much they pay? $200.
Guess 200
200.
actually. How did you know? Fuck.
That's the typical price.
I'm
That's
like,
so I mean to say
I'm
something
like,
that
that
might be
was
like
too
an
easy
investor.
money to make, man. I was like,
That
do you
might
have
be an
more?
investor. That might be an investor.
No. I think it's like product discovery.
So that I want to
Yeah.
say two things. That is either
It's like
like
a
an
consulting
investor.
firm that was like product discovering for
So
another
it's either
company.
an investor that is doing DD because I have been asked a question like that about like a popular
I'm
company
like,
in
do you have more things to ask me? I am available. 200 $200.
or
It's
that
small
can be
money,
like
but like it's just
or
too easy. Like because I could have done it for free. Like if you
yeah.
texted me on WhatsApp, I'll just answer you, and I'm like, this is quite interesting.
I need to start thinking of awkward. One thing I've thought about selling fit pictures. So yeah,
All right,
I
thank you
don't.
guys for this episode of Two Fake Friends. This was quite an interesting comeback series episode. We're going to have a guest probably on the next episode. Hopefully we'll have it this year. If Emmanuella gives us login
That is
access.
inviting. Hopefully we have it this year.
If Manila gives us login access. But yeah, thank you guys for being phenomenal on this week's
Yeah,
episode.
thank you
God
for
bless you.
rocking with us. Yeah, God bless you.
All right, cheers, bye.